Okay, hello. Welcome to Zoom 3 for our 90-day blitz. So we're starting soon. Today is June 21st. Happy summer solstice. Happy first day of summer. Today the sun is out for the longest it will be all year, so soak it all up. So we are going, so if today's the 22nd, June has, I don't know, it either has 30 or 31. I don't remember, but we've got like 7 to 8 days left of the month to get everything prepped and planned to start July 1st. So let's talk prospecting, because that's really our main goal for this next 90 days. And I know it's really, really freaking hard, and I understand that. And I know that it's something that, we all work on, we all strive for. It's like, because sales are great. Sales, don't get me wrong, parties are great. PRS is great. You always want that. But there's zero residual income to it. And the thing that's going to help you retire, or the thing that's going to help you pay your mortgage or whatever it is the residual income. And that's what's really going to help you build a legacy and not just build a store pretty much that's selling. I'm going to turn my phone off. Okay. So prospecting, that's what we're going to talk about. That's what we're going to do. There's no secret sauce. There's no secret sauce really to anything. There's no success secret formula that I can give you. The only thing I can give you is a system, and systems are what lead to success. And that's what we're going to try to do, and that's what I'm hoping this 90 days is going to help us develop a system that then we can teach our teams, so that they can start doing all the things as well. So when you're talking to someone, we need to observe what's going on with them. We need to observe what's on their Facebook wall. We need to figure out who the person is, what they do, what's going on in their life. We really need to understand them, because the thing is when you're recruiting, what you want to do is you want to solve their problems. Everyone's got a problem. Everyone's got something, right? So what we're trying to do is we're trying to provide them with an answer to their problems. We're trying to solve that problem for them, but we don't know what the problem is if we are not observing what they're doing. So you need to observe, you got to be genuine, and then I have to turn my phone around, or if I keep seeing notifications, I keep looking at it and it's distracting. So you need to be genuine and you got to be specific. So when you go talk to someone, I know we've talked about the 3 C's before, and if you don't know what the 3 C's are, they're compliment, crazy, and confident. Those are passé. Those are old news. Those don't work anymore. People have heard them time and time again. They sound salesy. They sound pitchy. They sound fake. They really do. Because here's the thing. I don't really like telling people that I do like giving people compliments about their looks, but I don't want to always compliment people on their looks, because then they're going to think that it's the way they look that is going to get them to a place of success or get them to their business to work. It has nothing to do with the way you look. It has everything to do with the way that you work. So when I give someone a compliment and I'm genuine with my compliments, sometimes I compliment their kids. Sometimes I'll compliment their picture or something that they've posted, or their personality, their nature. I tell people, that they have a great network, that, they're so charismatic, people are drawn to them, those kinds of things, rather than, oh, girl, you're so gorgeous, you could do this. And she's like, yeah, okay. Because here's the thing. When you tell someone that they're really pretty or whatever it is, they see it, but it's a surface compliment, right? It's on the surface, and some people, regardless of what you say to them, they won't believe it. And especially when it comes to their looks. So you really need to dig deep into their Facebook profile, go to their profile before you message them, go through, look at everything, see who they are, see what they like, see what's going on in their life, and then compliment something that is specific in a compliment, not a generalization of a compliment. Then you want to have a quick conversation. And the conversation, here's the thing, conversations I find when we're building rapport end up being a waste of our time. If you get into too much small chat, too much, how have you been? What's going on? How's the weather where you are? How are the kids? What's new with you? And then the conversation goes stale. It's because it took you too long to talk to the person about what you want to talk to them about. If you build rapport over and over and over again, and you keep having these small talks with people, and then one day you present them with the opportunity, what's going to go off in their mind is, well, I'm just going to use your name, Christy, because it's right in front of me. Christy just talked to me because all she wanted was for me to sign up. She wanted nothing to really do with me or this relationship. She didn't want to be my friend. You know, all these conversations we had were just because she wanted me on her team. Now, when we get to the point with people, we build a little bit of small talk, but then we immediately get to the point with them. You know, hey, you're great, whatever. You have a couple little conversations. How are the kids? How's the wife? How's the husband? Whatever's going on with them. And then you immediately say, you know, I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I really wanted you to know that I think you would be great at doing this business with me. Have you ever considered it? Or would you be open to learning more? Whatever it is. And we'll go over verbiage when we, get to it. But so that's the kind of conversation that you want to have, but you really want to get to the point. You don't want to waste your time, because your time is money. You don't want to waste your time having these long, drawn-out conversations with people when you can be getting to the point, qualifying them, and seeing if they're even interested. And that's all you really want out of the first contact with your prospect is, are they even open to it? If they're not open to it, then you step away. Thanks so much. Have a great day. See you later. We'll talk soon. And then you keep doing your attraction marketing on your wall, and then someday they'll either come back or you'll follow up with them or whatever the case is. But you want to qualify them to see if they're open to even learning about the opportunity. So let's say she says, yeah, I'm interested. What is it? What do you got going on? You say absolutely nothing. You say nothing. You don't write anything. You don't send a voice message about the opportunity. You send a third-party video. You either send a video from corporate that explains who we are and what we do, or you can send something that I've done, or that, like, I don't know, someone within your upline has done. But please don't even bother talking to people about the opportunity. You have to just send them a video. Just say, hey, I've got this awesome video. It explains everything. I'm going to send it over to you. When do you think you'll have time to watch it? She'll tell you when she's going to watch it. You say, awesome. I'll follow up with you whenever. Okay? And usually depends on the time of day. If she says, I'm going to watch it at 10 o'clock tonight, then I say to her, well, I'll follow up with you tomorrow. And then I give her a time of when I'm going to follow up with her, because I don't want to leave it open to them, because then they're going to, they're either going to give you the runaround, or they're going to give you a time that doesn't work for you. Plus, you want them to see that you are busy, that you're doing something, that you're building something. So when you give them a time that you're available to talk to them, then they're like, oh, okay, fair means business. She's serious about this. So I'm going to make sure I'm available to talk to her at that time that she's said. And then, so you got to be strategic in the conversations that you have and how you make the person feel. Make them feel that, 1, they are important, and that 2, you are there to help them solve a problem, and 3, that you are important and that you mean business and that you're ready to help them build something to change their lives. And here's an easy way to talk to people. An easy way to get a conversation going is ask about their family, ask about their occupation, what they do, ask about what they like to do, or comment about something that they like to do. Like, let's say, for some reason in the city I live in, stand-up paddleboarding is massive. Like, I feel like everyone does it except for me. So that's a recreational activity that I talk to people about. I'm like, oh, how long have you been doing this? Or, do you like it? Or should I try it? Or am I going to fall as soon as I get up on the board, or whatever? There's June bugs literally everywhere, and they're banging off my window, and it's so gross. They're so gross, and they're so dumb. Like, they're the dumbest insect ever. Okay, so, and then motivation. So you can show them or talk to them about something to motivate them to learn more. I'm going to turn on my ring light because it's getting darker, and I'm so sore. Gyms, I tell you, they're the devil. Okay, so we talked about how to start a conversation, what to start the conversation about, how to talk to people, how to converse with them, how to qualify them. Here's the thing. There's some people that you don't even want in your business, and you're going to be able to tell pretty much right away. So if you have that conversation and then they're so iffy about even, you know, if they're so iffy even about talking about it, but they say, oh yeah, for sure, you know, I'll listen, but you know deep down that one, they're either not going to do it, or two, that they are probably not going to be a good fit, then those are people where you just kind of know. You get an instinct about some people. I never like to judge a book by its cover, but I always give people 3 chances. I give them 3 tries. I talk to them 3 times, and if by the 3rd time they either haven't watched the video I sent them, or, you know, whatever I've given them to do or follow up with them, and they haven't come back with anything, then I know that if they get into the business, they're not really going to do anything. Hello, Sarah. Let's see. Okay, so when you're talking to them, when you're qualifying them, when you're having these conversations, you really need to listen for what drives the person. What is making them interested? Why are they so open to it? What is it that they want out of it? I always ask someone. So let's say I'm in a conversation with someone. I say, you know what? Let's say you decided to join right now. You decided to join right now. What is it that you're working towards? Like, what would be your main goal? And then they tell me, and then I know, and then I can answer that for them with like, okay, well, if this is your goal, this and this and this is how myself and my team can help you get there. This is how, you know, we're going to be able to train you, or, you know, this is what you would need to do to reach those goals, and be real with them. Because the last thing we want is to tell people that this is a get rich quick, because then you're getting them in and they're not going to, some people will take it and run. But there's some people, if they think that it's easy and breezy and they come in and it's not easy and breezy, they're just gonna go. They're gonna go, they're gonna run, they're not gonna want anything to do with it. They're gonna be scared. They're gonna come to you and say, well, you told me that I could do this and now I can't, and they're gonna quit. So listen to what is driving the people, why they're interested, why they're open to it, and use that as strategy to show them how you can help them succeed. And ask questions, right? Ask questions. Always ask questions, because you want them to feel important. You want to ask them questions about themselves and their lives and what problems you can solve and all this other stuff. And then they know that you're on their side, that you're not just in this for you, that you're in this for them, and you really want to help them, and you want to help them succeed and build something, and, you know, be able to help them stay home or whatever it is. Let's see what else. So here's the transition. A really good transition line that I use for people after we've had this conversation and they're qualified and you know that they want this and they're open and they're interested and they've watched the video. I'd like to say to them, well, based on what you told me, it sounds like you want this and this and this out of your business, or you want this and this and this for your life. And then same thing, then you can show them how you can help them get to those things. But using that sentence, based on what you told me, it sounds like will help them. It'll trigger something in their mind that says, wow, she really has been listening to what I want and what I can get out of this business. So maybe she really will be able to help me get to the next level in my life and help me succeed. So I wrote down, okay, so we're going to get into some verbiage. I wrote down a couple things that have worked for me in the past, and other things that have worked for, you know, people within the industry. So one that I really like to do is, if you saw a way where you could make some pretty serious money on the side and it didn't interfere with what you're already doing, would you be willing to learn more about it? So that way, what you're doing is you're telling them that, hey, you can make some cash, but it's not going to interfere with the job you're doing, or it's not going to interfere with your time with your kids, because you can do it when you want to do it and how you want to do it. Would you be open to learning more about it? And that's a great way to smooth into offering the opportunity, because then it feels genuine, it feels real, and they understand that you, like I said before, like you mean business, that you're ready to help them, and you have a system or something that's gonna provide them with extra money and not take up all their time all at the same time. I never promise anyone anything. I can't promise you anything. I'm not going to tell you that you're going to get rich quick, but what I can tell you is that if you are teachable, if you are coachable, and if you're willing to put in some work, that I can help you, reach those goals that we talked about, or do the things that you want to do, or free up your time, or whatever it is that you had already talked about with the person. Bring that back into the conversation, and tie that in so that they understand what it can do for them. So long story short, it's really all about the person. You can't make it about you. You can't make it about your team. You can't make it about corporate. You can't make it about anything else. You can't make it about the kit. They don't care. The only people that care about the kit are the people that just want the kit because it's a good deal, and then they're going to buy, product just to keep themselves active and get a discount and maybe make a little side cash, do a party here or there. But the people that want a business, that want to make it work, all they care about is how it's going to help them, how it's going to provide for them, and how you can help them achieve those things. Tell them what to do and what you intend to do for them. So telling them how the business works, and then what you intend to do to help them in the business. And of course, this is after they've watched the video that you sent them. This is all after, they've said they're open and they're interested. They've watched the video. You followed up with them. Hey, Jackie, what did you think of the video I sent you? Oh, I thought it was awesome. Can I get some more information? Can we talk a little bit more? And then that's when the rest of this stuff comes into play. Explain the process, take them through it, and really show them right then and there that they have your support. If they have your support before they've even started in the business, they can only then see how amazing the support's going to be after they've joined. So there's that. So that is, I think I covered everything on my little piece of paper there. Yeah. So let's talk about the lists that you guys have been making, still working on, whatever it is. Just because it was homework doesn't mean that it had to be done ASAP. We've got until, July 1st to get that list going, but I wanted to show you. I'm going to share my screen, and hopefully it doesn't get angry at me. Okay. Can you guys see that? Can I get a thumbs up? Yeah? You see my Google Docs? Perfect.
Yeah, we see it.
Awesome. So this is my Google Docs. If you don't have Google Docs, it's just an app on Google Chrome. If you don't have Google Chrome, just download it. It's super easy to do. Download Google Chrome, use it as your browser, and then within that, it has Google Documents and Google Sheets. The reason why I create my lists on here is because they are 100% portable. No matter where I am, I have my potentials list, and it's on my phone. So if I go out, if I'm going somewhere, and I go visit my parents a lot. So let's say I'm over at my parents' house and they live an hour away from my house. I'm not going to lug around my laptop, or if I forget my journal, or if I forget my notebooks or whatever it is, my potentials list is on my phone in Google Docs. So I can always access it. So no matter where I am, I can always do a little bit of work. So that eliminates the excuse of, oh, I don't know who to message today. Yeah, you do, because it's on your phone and it's not lost in translation somewhere. So I use Google Sheets, and then this one is minimal because I'm revising, okay? So this is what I do. So I've got people's names here in potentials. So I'll write down all their names here. And then over here, I put in first interaction date, which is my first, hey, how's it going? Give them a compliment. have a little bit of a conversation, find out if they're open and willing to watch the video about the opportunity. I put that date in. And then from that date, I also then put in the follow-up date that I set with them. And from there, I will actually set a reminder into my Google Calendar to remind me that I need to follow up with them. And then any notes that I may have. So if someone says, no, I'm not interested, I will actually go then and highlight them in red and then put a note, not interested, but make sure to comment on her stuff or make sure to keep checking in with her, but not about the opportunity, but just keep a friendly conversation going, because you never know. One day she could change her mind. It's not everyone's, it's not everyone's time as soon as you talk to them. But it could be a year from now, it could be 2 years from now, it could be 5 years from now. But as long as they still see you, then you're a part of it. It's not out of sight, out of mind. So that's what I do for my potentials to keep them all organized. Did I do this a long time ago? No. This is something that I started a couple months ago, and I did one for Instagram. So I've got 2. I have one, this one is Facebook, and then I have another one that's for people on Instagram, and I keep them separate so that I know who was who and where they came from. So I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to stop the share. Okay. Prospecting, what else? What else did I want to talk about? Oh, clean up your friends list. So, I told you get 50 to 100 new people on that list to talk to. Clean up your friends list so that you can see the people that you do want to talk to. People that you've talked to and you've exhausted all options with them, get rid of them. So you can make space for new people, because Facebook caps us at 5,000. So we need that space. That space is crucial for people that you really want. If you have other presenters on there, if you have people, that just are empty space or that are even inactive. So people that are inactive on Facebook still take up a spot on your friends list. So you really need to go through your friends list and get rid of those people so you can free up space. I'm going to show you one more thing. I'm going to share my screen again. So up here, do you see this little blue guy in the top, my top right corner? The little blue guy over here beside the 3 dots? Yeah. Okay, so that's Friend Remover Pro. It's another app that you can add to your Google Chrome. Just go to Google, type in Friend Remover Pro. When you go into Friend Remover Pro, it is going to populate my friends list. Everyone at the top of my friends list are the people I interact with the most. As you scroll down, once it populates everything. Anyways, as you scroll down, you'll start finding the inactive ones and the ones that you never talk to and the ones that maybe is either A, time to get rid of, or the people that you need to bump up. The people that maybe, you have 3,000-4,000 friends, and this person you added a year and a half ago, but you've never talked to them. So you're going to see their face, and 1, you can either add them to your list. 2, you could remove them if you don't need them in your life anymore. And it's an easy way to do a mass delete of people, and it's also an easy way to filter through your friends. So you can download that, and then to delete people like, I don't need this guy on my Facebook. So you can just, I really don't need that person either. And anyways, I'll just do those. So you select them, and you go remove friends, and it'll confirm with you, cannot be undone. And that's it. It's free, so easy to use, and it's a great tool to get your Facebook list organized and to jog your memory of like, who are these people? Who are these 3,000 people that are on my friends list? And all I'm seeing is, 3 to 8 people on my news feed, right? So that's a great tool to use. And I think Am I missing something? There's something else I wanted to talk about. The list, that, prospecting. Oh, I'm thinking I'm starting a brand new Facebook group for prospecting. So I was watching a training by these network marketers. What are their names? They're a couple. John and Nadia Melton, I think is their last name. So what they do, I don't know what company they're with because they don't talk about it on their wall. What they do is they build a lot of curiosity. They never say the company name on their wall. Do I 100% agree with that? Not really. But the thing that I do like that they do is they create a Facebook group. And in that Facebook group is people within the team giving testimonials and creating a sense of community and really showing off the team and showing the opportunity. And when they have a prospect, oh man, I may have to upgrade to $14.99 a month. Give me a break, Zoom. So you know what? I'm going to stop talking about that. We'll save that for next time, or I'll send it in the group chat. But I am going to open it up for any questions. So if you guys have questions, and you're all muted, I'm going to unmute you all of you, every single one. Okay. So if anyone has any questions, feel free to pop in with questions.
I didn't give you permission to unmute.
What? You didn't give me permission to unmute you?
Yeah.
I don't need your permission. You're unmuted. Look at you back from soccer. Still in your socks.
I'm in my soccer uniform, and I was actually like, I just noticed that like my girls basketball team is listed as like a champion team with like a banner presentation, but like we didn't win the championship. So I wanted to make sure that the guy organizing knows that I'm not giving no banners or medals tomorrow because there are none. So that's what I was just doing. But I like that friend finder thing that you were showing. I kind of was like going back and forth.
Yeah, that friend.
I use Teamsy though. I've been paying for Teamsy, so I feel like I need to start using it. I was so good in May, but then I like slacked big time in August because I haven't been on my like laptop working at all. I've been working from my phone because it's just my moving life.
Yo, I hear you.
Someday. 1 week, baby. 1 week from tonight, I'll be in my new house, guys. Seriously.
Yeah,
4 years. You can do it. You can all do it. You can get your own office.
Yeah, I still don't have my own office.
I have built my business without somewhere to sit to eat. So.
Yeah. I have half an office. My office is our spare.
Yeah, you have the spare room. That was the bed I slept in for like 4 nights. There it is.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm like ruining your question period. This is what I do.
That's okay.
That's why I'm not allowed on Zooms.
Sarah, no talking.
Okay. See, I'm going to mute myself again. I got to figure out what's going on with this award, but I'm listening.
Okay. So who has questions? Questions? Anyone? How to prospect, what to prospect, who to prospect, conversations, or what your prospecting challenges are, because your challenge is someone else.
Finny, I know you have questions.
I do.
See? Go, Finny, go.
About prospecting, and maybe it's
I'm on the phone, babe.
Questions about anything. It doesn't have to be prospecting. Anything and everything.
It's probably just because I've been booking everything for convention stuff, but I'm really worried about that week in August, like how I'm going to get all my stuff done while we're in San Antonio.
Oh, you'll have time.
You think so?
Oh, you'll have time. Trust me. You're going to wake up in the morning. You're not going to sleep in. There's zero sleep.
Yeah, no. And I've already been like just trying to figure that out in my head.
Wake up, bang out, I don't know, 10 to 15 messages. Do your post in the morning. Like attraction marketing at convention is the easiest thing to do. Yeah, it's huge. Like every day is something that is just mind-blowingly amazing, and it's so easy to keep your Facebook wall active. And if you have parties going at the same time, before you leave, just schedule the posts through Facebook, right? Yeah. Schedule the posts in Facebook, and then that's it. And then the morning before you head out to convention, or even that night when you get home, or the couple of hours in between sessions, just send out a few messages and get your messages done for the day. You'll be fine. You'll get it done.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, no, you'll be good.
I'm weighing on my mind. I'm just trying
Let me tell you, Sarah and I have roomed together every convention except for this one We have different roommates, which is going to be weird. But this is what we do in the morning. We wake up in the morning, we lay in bed, we do an hour, 30 minutes to an hour of work while we're laying in bed, and then we get ready and we go to whatever session is going on. So you have time.
Okay.
And then in between, I'll tell you, in between, sometimes you need to take a break from what's going on. So if you step away for lunch, step far away.
Right.
And do you for a bit and then come back into it. So don't worry.
It's my first convention, so I'm just trying to figure
It's
all out. And this next
don't let it overwhelm you. That's my biggest tip for convention.
Yeah.
Don't let convention take you over. It's a lot. There's a lot of people.
Okay.
It's overwhelming and so many emotions.
Yeah.
But don't let it. Just don't let it. It's
okay.
It's if you ever get like that, then come find me or Sarah.
Okay.
And we'll bring it back to normalcy for you. Mm-hmm.
I'm a little crazy. I'm a little intense.
No, don't obsess about it. It'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah. No, you're good. Okay. So we got 4 minutes. Anyone else? Questions, comments, concerns?
I need to shower, so I love you all, and I'm proud of you all for being on this call. And Christy, you'll be fine at convention. You're so funny. It's overwhelming, but your hubby's going to be there too, which is kind of fun.
Yes.
And come find us at any point.
Yeah.
It's and you're going early too. I'll be there Tuesday. We can hang Tuesday, and then it's like my life's basically over after Tuesday. So, but I will be around.
I'll be there Tuesday.
On Monday because I was like, at least we can get settled, and then I can like get a lot of work done that day.
Yeah, Farrah's there Tuesday too. Like, what time are you coming in? Sorry, I'm changing the subject, but what time are you in Tuesday, Farrah?
I don't know. I haven't booked a flight yet.
Okay, I'm in like early, like 11.
Yeah.
Yeah, Natalie and I might try to come in Tuesday night, but anyways, we'll talk about that after. But
okay.
I got nothing going on at convention. I'm just a spectator, so I got all the time in the world.
Okay.
I'm good. Okay, but anyone else? Any questions, comments, concerns? Anything going on? Is everyone excited? Are we excited for July 1st, or are we scared for July 1st? Which one? Hi, buddy.
Do we have to be one or the other?
No, you can be both. You know why? Because they're the exact same thing. They're literally the exact same emotion, but we put them on different spectrums because of the way that that we've been raised to feel about things. Excitement and nervousness are literally the same thing. They're the same. So take that nervousness and just tell yourself that you're really, really excited. And then it takes that bad feeling away from the work that we're going to get into. So I'm going to have the task list done hopefully by next Wednesday before the kids are out of school, because once my kids are out of school, like I have no time during the day to do something at my computer. I have lots of time to do things on my phone while they're around, but sitting at my computer and actually typing while they're around is impossible. So I'll hopefully have it done on Wednesday, and then you'll be able to see what we're doing. So like I said, the task list is going to have a section where full-time, this is what you do. If you want to make this full-time, these are the things that we're going to do, how many messages, how many blah, 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 blah. And then we'll have a part-time section on this, what we're going to do part-time. If you want to do part-time, but I really, really everyone needs to make a decision. You've got to decide that you want this, that you're ready for it, and that you can do it. If July 8th rolls around and you are overwhelmed, then you either need to make a decision. One, do I power through and not shy away from it again? Do I keep diving in? Because when you keep diving in, every day gets easier and easier and easier. Or am I going to pull away again? If you pull away, the momentum stops and it gets harder to start up again. So it'll be a lot easier to just go for it and to keep going. And if you need a day in between, then you need a day in between, okay? I'm not your boss. I'm not your boss. I'm not going to tell you what to do, when to do it, or how to do it. But for you, the reason why I'm so passionate about these next 90 days is because I want it for you. I want you to change your lives. I want you to be able to do this full time. I want you to be so comfortable in your business that it skyrockets. So that's what we're trying to do here. So we have less than a minute. I'm going to say goodbye. If you have questions, if anything comes up, pop them into the group. I'll have the task list done in the next few days. And I'm going to start a brand new prospecting group, and we're going to make it bomb. And people are going to want to be a part of it, and we're going to make it huge. I had my old one. That one is dead. It's obsolete. We're going to start fresh. Everything is going to start fresh. Pretend like you're brand new. And then next time, we're going to talk about how we're going to get our new recruits to duplicate and start doing what we do in the form of a newbie checklist. I'm going to create a newbie checklist, and we're going to get them some training things, but we're not going to overwhelm them, and it's going to be awesome. So,
anything you want us to do for